Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. You will recognize our next guest if you get up bright and early.
Yeah, and she had this strange moment that she wanted to achieve to say, I am now a professional broadcaster. We had one of those. We wanted a streaker for many years. It finally came true for us. Dawn Chubai is joining us to talk about what exactly her broadcasting fantasy was.
You make it sound so dirty.
I know. What do you think? How do you think we keep our viewers watching?
Dawn, you can make anything sound dirty.
You and Dave Gary.
Yeah.
Hello, Dawn.
So maybe you can explain, because we have a clip of this moment that happened on breakfast television, but give us the background.
Well, and I can't even pinpoint exactly when I decided I found this to be really funny, but for as long as I could remember, you know, you see comedy clips or you'll see one of those old movies and someone got a pie in the face, and I would just think it was hysterical.
It's like the Honeymooners show, like the old shows,
Just hysterical.
Have you talked about this with a lot of people?
Well, you know, several times on air prior to this particular moment, which when you see the moment, the actual conversation happened the day before. But even prior to that, and you just sort of, it's one of those things, that would have been funny. I wish that would have happened. And well, yeah, they made my dream come true.
Time for the clip, people. This is from breakfast television.
Breezy out. It'll continue to get windier this afternoon, although at this point, no watches or warnings. We're just watching for that.
Dawn!
Yes! I got it!
Worried for a minute? He was so scared for a second.
Take us through that, play by play.
Well, I was actually out there doing the weather, and for anyone that has kind of driven by West 2nd, I actually do have a monitor out there.
Yeah.
But there are often technical difficulties, and so the guys that were working the floor were fiddling around with the monitor. So I
know those guys, and they're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good at that stuff.
Yes.
Dirk, we're talking to you.
Sandra was out there as well, and so yeah, I didn't have anything to show that someone was coming up behind me, and it wasn't until I felt a hand on my back, which again doesn't necessarily throw me, and that's when I knew it had happened. Yeah.
My favorite part is, like, he really gave
look,
it.
right there, he's scared.
He was like, oh. Scared.
But he pushed you really hard, and I love the fact that you just loved the moment.
It was fun. It was fun. He was really nervous, and I should point out, Dave Gary was off on holidays, and I think he probably regrets not being there for my fantasy moment, as he likes to call it. And Mark was actually co-hosting with Simi, and you know, they had meetings the day before indicating they were going to do this, and I think they would have loved to trust that Mark would have done it. But you've worked with Mark before.
He's too much of an honest guy.
Nicest guy
Dawn,
ever.
is it okay if I put pie in your face?
I'm coming, you know. And we love Mark, but yeah, Kyle really stepped up to the plate, and he was nervous.
Was the pie good?
The pie was good, and the thing was, is the day before, we'd actually run a clip where some students had the opportunity to throw pies in their teachers' faces, and it was a whipped cream pie. And I had specifically said, well, if it was me, I wouldn't want some stinking whipped cream pie. I'd want the banana cream pie, and it was a banana cream pie. So Simi Sarah went to Costco the night before and picked up not only one pie, but two, because she thought it would be she thought it'd be good to have one at home.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Teamwork. That's what
Simi's always thinking, and really,
right?
Costco, I don't know whether you can buy just one pie.
Right.
I think you have to buy them in doubles or
Now,
triples.
how are things going on breakfast television?
Really good, really good. We got lots of fun stuff that often happens, and of course, Kyle Donaldson, who you saw, he's our crack reporter out there, and we have a really great time. And then we've also had an opportunity to, you know, kind of partake in a number of different events, such as City TV Gladiators, where Tasha and I battled it out. You know, you guys should try that Gladiators thing. It's really fun.
We tried it. Yeah, we tried it. Jousting. I lost.
Yeah.
Now, you're still doing realty television?
I am. I'm still doing realty television. It airs Thursday nights still for a little while, and then it'll just kind of cut down back to Saturdays and Sundays at 9 in the morning.
This is like a religion in the city, realty. I mean, people go bananas.
Well, I'm pretty lucky because my job, both jobs that I have, are water cooler talk all the time, weather and real estate. Yeah. So I'm really fortunate.
Okay, we have to talk about your music career before you're going to perform after the break. Some people may or may not know that you're a very accomplished jazz singer. Tell us what you're going to play today.
Singing a song called Autumn Leaves, and it's just part of my repertoire. You know, it's a career, but you know, the TV is more my career. This is sort of a hobby that, you know, is also professional. It came first.
TV, didn't it?
Yeah, music was how I got into television, much like coming on a show like this, where they said, you know, can you come and sing, and you come and sing, and then you talk, and that's actually how I did get into television. So
wow.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I actually just performed about, I guess almost 2 months ago at the Starlight Casino in New West, which is like
fun.
Fantastic.
What a great way to get in the business.
Yeah,
I had to sleep my way to the top for years.
Did you?
Yeah,
yes,
it's just
that
been,
casting couch is rough.
It's been ridiculous, I tell you.
Thank you so much, Dawn. As we mentioned, you can see Dawn Dawn and the rest of the gang on Breakfast Television, which is bright and early, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. weekdays, and also on Realty Television. You can check your listings for that. And after the break, Dawn is going to be kind enough to perform a tune for us. Thanks again, Dawn.
Thanks.
If only we had a banana cream pie.
I don't. Where is it? Where is it?
I'd be scared.
We talked about it.